Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
And here we go. Thank you so much, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following the series either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, an AI business and career strategist. Now, today's segment is about how to turn skills gaps into a clear-cut roadmap. Look, if you're new to the series and you don't know what this is all about, I've got a clear mission to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. See, the fact is, people who randomly put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts, they are well-meaning. But sometimes too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers is focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each day. Now, no matter how long you may have been unemployed, underemployed, or just unhappily employed, my goal is to help you run your job search like a well-organized job campaign, one with clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your job campaign manager. How about that? And by the way, if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile. There you can watch the replays, or better still, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. Yes, just go to YouTube, type in Get Up and Get a Job, click the subscribe bell, and guess what? You'll be notified each and every time I go live or share videos or material that I believe will be of help to you. And so with that, let's get our party, our daily party started. But before we do that, looks like we've got a few comments. So let's bring them up to the stage. Patrice. Hey, Patrice, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad to have an opportunity to return. Yes, and I'm so glad you are here with us as well. Let's see, what else? Who else? Dawn Lewis. Hey, Dawn. Good afternoon. Oh, happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday already? Look, yesterday it felt like Thursday, so don't mind me. Daniel, my friend Daniel. Hey, hope you're thawing out up there in New York City. Good afternoon to you as well. And Mambo, good afternoon, William, and everyone here. Looking forward to today. Oh, thank you, Imambo. So glad that you're able to share with us today. And of course, you all know that we've got something new. It's called Free AI University, and you can be one of the first to join. It's going to launch next month, but you get to get in on the good stuff right now. And by doing so, guess what? You're going to get a free prompt, because you know you're only one prompt away. Oh my goodness. Is he trying to tease us with something that's to come? Absolutely, I am. You're only one prompt away. One prompt away from what? One prompt away from that next job opportunity. One prompt away from that next business opportunity. One prompt away from generating income that you so desperately need. But anyway, that was just a little sidebar piece. Use the link in the comment section. Go sign up, share it with as many people as you'd like to. And you know, you get, when you do sign up, you'll get an affiliate code. All right, so that you can actually share your affiliate link with others. And there's just some good stuff waiting for you there. So, all right, let's do this. Let's get on with today's prompt, because we want to take skills gaps. Now, we've talked about AI training a lot. As we came into the new year, I promised you that I was going to help you get your AI stuff together, okay? And that's good, but we don't want to forsake the the other skill sets, the other areas that you need to bone up on, the other things that employers are looking for. They're still looking for things like, and let's read the prompt. Mary needs to sharpen her digital skills. Create a 30-day action plan. How long? That's right, 30-day action plan with practical milestones for improving proficiency in Microsoft Office, Slack. You don't know what Slack is? Google it. Okay. Zoom, and Google Workspace. Why these? Because these are some of the most commonly used tools. Now, there are a lot of tools, platform, software, whatever, however you want to talk about them. A lot out there. But I'm going to tell you, you can navigate Microsoft Office. You can navigate Slack, which is a communications or collaboration tool. Maybe I should have put Salesforce in there, but Salesforce is customizable, so it may not even be called Salesforce wherever you're using it. But nonetheless, Microsoft Office, Slack, Zoom. I'm not using Zoom here. What am I using? StreamYard. But again, Zoom is one of the most commonly used tools for communicating with others on the planet. And then Google Workspace. Oh my goodness. I think when when the dust settles, Google is going to be right up there between number one and number two. And you might say, well, aren't they already there? Well, it just depends on what you're doing, what you're using platforms for. But I can tell you with what I've experienced of late, Google really has a lot to offer the marketplace, and I think it's only going to get better. They're not paying me to say that. I don't own stock in them, okay? But I'm just going to tell you the truth. All right, so let's see what ChatGPT is going to tell us, speaking of the truth. And I hope wherever you are is warm and you're safe. And I know that it's a good day if you're on this, you're watching this segment on YouTube, and whether it's live or by way of replay, it's a good day for you because a lot of people aren't able to do that. All right, so here we go. Here's a clear, practical 30-day action plan Mary can follow to sharpen her digital skills fast. That's what I'm talking about. With weekly milestones and daily wins. How many like to win daily? Huh? Yeah, because if you get a win today, it makes you want to go to tomorrow and see what you can do, right? This is designed for confidence, not overwhelm. And again, that's one of the key words that I hear so often when people don't have structure. They're overwhelmed. And so let's see what this goes on to say. So for the next 30 days, here's the goal. Build working proficiency. And I know there's some people who don't like that term, but here we go. Not just familiarity. So you actually know what you're doing. Okay, bottom line. In Microsoft Office, Slack, Zoom, and Google Workspace, so Mary can step into any modern workplace ready to go. Time commitment, 45 to 60 minutes per day, Monday through Friday. All right, here we go. 45 to 60 minutes. Can you find an hour of time in your day? And for some of you, you might be saying, that's going to be a struggle. And hey, I don't know what your life is like, so I'm not here to debate that. But what I am saying is that most of us can find 60 minutes, even if we have to break it up, right? Maybe 15 here, 15 there, 15 here, 15 there, or whatever that looks like, but 1 hour a day. All right, so here we go. Week 1, Microsoft Office Foundations, days 1 through 7. All right, so this is weekday, Monday through Sunday through Saturday. Looks like Focus, Word, Excel, Outlook, the daily work trio. Yep, these are the ones that we use most every day. All right, day 1, word styles, formatting, headers and footers, little things that get past most people, but can really mean a lot. Create a clean, professional one-page document. That's day 1. Day 2, Word. You're going to be tracking changes. Oh, I used to really hate that. I did. I would be on team projects, and we're tracking the changes. That this person made and that. But it's one of those things that you learn to live with when you're working on teams. Not teams, the program, but teams of people. All right, comments, PDF export. Edit a document as if collaborating, here we go, with a team. Day 3, Excel. Oh my goodness, the dreaded Excel, which is such a robust program. There's so much that you can do. And again, I'm not saying that you got to be an expert, but this is an intro. This is an intro to Excel so that you're at least able to maneuver. And we're just talking about committing an hour a day. So using the formulas, the sum formula, the if formula, the V lookup, and the X lookup, build a simple expense or invoice tracker. Expense would be good, even for your home budget. Oh, you don't have a budget for home? I'm just teasing. All right, let me move on before I get in trouble. Day 4, Excel again, sorting, filters, conditional formatting. Turn raw data into something readable. Day 5, Outlook, calendar, rules, folders, flags, all of these things that you're doing in Outlook. And set up an organized inbox system. That's something I need to do. In fact, I was talking to someone like last night about there's a new AI tool to help me actually do that. So I'll report back in on that once it's done. So milestone by day 7, create a Word doc, Excel tracker, and Outlook calendar without help. Confidence level, I can function on day 1 at work. And that's really cool. And for some of you, you might be going, oh, that's old school. I'm already there. Okay, well, let's move on to week 2, collaboration and communication, days 8 through 14. So our focus now is on Slack and Zoom equals a modern teamwork effort, okay? If you know how to use Slack, if you know how to use Zoom. So day 8, Slack basics, channels, DMs, direct messages, notifications, and then customize alerts so nothing important gets missed. There's a way to make sure that you can prioritize, let's say when the boss adds something in the in the Slack channel, that you don't miss it, or maybe the team leader, or maybe you're the team leader and you need people to report up to you. Anyway, day 9, Slack power tools, file sharing, search, pinned messages. And I know for some of you, I'm speaking a foreign language right now. Well, that's what this is all about, to help you bring yourself into this 21st century way of doing business, way of teamwork. And I don't care what your job may be, you could go into a situation where these are the tools that are being used. And so you need to be able to put these things on your resume. You need to be able to utilize this language in your interviews, et cetera, your screenings even. All righty, practice finding old conversations fast. Day 10, Slack etiquette, threads, emojis, status updates. Learn how professionals actually communicate. And I'm gonna leave that alone. Day 11, Zoom basics, scheduling, joining, audio, video settings, which change, by the way. I'm gonna tell you, I use Zoom on a daily basis, but I gotta tell you, Zoom sometimes is the bane of my communications existence, because they change things. They don't let you know that they've changed things. At least with, for example, with this program that I'm using to communicate with you all, StreamYard, they make changes, but there'll be a little pop-up to let you know, here are the changes that we're making, here are the changes that we've made. And so then you can go in, click on it, and get a little tutorial on, or a little overview on what has changed or what will be changing. Zoom doesn't have time for that. They just make changes and tell you to figure it out. And so this would be good for you. All right, day 12, Zoom Advanced. For all the clients that I work with that don't know how to share their screen, this is for you, okay? Chat, reactions, breakout rooms. And the reactions, it really adds another level of engagement to a meeting. And it shows your proficiency. I know there's that word again, but it also shows that it shows it allows you to bring the human part into the room. So it's not just us talking, but now you're able to create reactions in different ways that help to substantiate what was just shared, and again, just bring that human part into a meeting. And then breakout rooms, so very cool, so very cool to actually have folks in a general session to go into a breakout room to talk about, you guys are going to talk about A, you guys are going to talk about B, and then we're going to all come back together in the same room and report in. Huh? I mean, it's just good stuff there. So by day 14, here's the deal. You should be confident using Slack without anxiety. You should be able to join or host a Zoom meeting professionally. And here we go, feels in the flow with digital communication. All right, week 3, we're almost done. Google Workspace productivity, days 15 through 21. And if you joined us late, Mary Mack said, hey, I need to update my skills in Google, in Google Workspace and Microsoft Office Suite and Slack and in Zoom. And so, yes, we're focusing on AI this year, upskilling in AI, but we also want to make sure you know how to use the everyday tools that are common in the workplace today. And so here we are, 30-day plan was created. We're in week 3, days 15 through 21. The focus here is on Docs, Sheets, Drive, and Calendar. And day 15, Google Docs. You're going to learn how to format, make comments, share permissions. Day 16, Google Sheets, create formulas. And if you're not familiar, Google Docs is like Word. Google Sheets is like Excel, all righty? Filters, collaboration. Google Drive, having that extra drive to use. So on your computer, it's probably your C drive for the most part, or you may have a D drive or even an F drive. But now you've got your Google Drive where you've got folders, you can share information and then see version histories of what you shared or what others have shared with you. Day 18, Google Calendar, scheduling, invites, reminders. I use it all the time. In fact, I often say if it's not on my calendar, it's not going to happen. Day 19, convert files, Word, Docs, Word to Docs, Excel to Sheets. So making those conversions. So, you're it's like being able to play the piano with both your right hand and your left hand at the same time. And it makes sense. It makes beautiful music. All righty. Milestone by day 21. You should be able to be comfortable switching between Microsoft and Google tools, know how to collaborate without breaking files, and then feel tech fluent, not tech fearful. And I was coaching someone yesterday and they were telling me, I'm not a techie. You don't have to be a techie. The tools that have been created today make it so that you don't have to be a techie to use technology. And so the real answer is I'm tech fearful. And we want to move you from tech fearful to tech fluent. And again, that's why we're giving you structure with this. It's not that you got to learn it all at one time, but each day you're spending 1 hour, remember, just 1 hour a day towards your learning. So by week 4, now we're looking at integration and real world practice, days 22 through 30. The focus, putting it all together like a real job. Day 22 and 23, simulate a workday, an average workday. Create Slack message, a Zoom meeting, shared doc, Excel update. Day 24. And you can do this, you can practice with friends or family, okay? So don't give me that, well, I'm not working anywhere. How am I going to do this? You can practice with others. There's some folks there's some folks that you can practice with. Day 24, create a mini project folder. in Google Drive and OneDrive. That's something that hasn't been mentioned. That's part of the Microsoft suite. I used to hate OneDrive. I still don't really like OneDrive, but I see it's a necessary evil. I'll just put it that way. Practice explaining what you're doing out loud, day 25. And so much of what you do, you really should be talking about it out loud. Psychologically, it does a whole lot to anchor what you have learned. And that's no matter what it is you're learning. And this builds interview confidence. Again, being able to talk about these things in your interview. Day 26, troubleshooting day, audio issues. So let me just say this. Sometimes when you're going from program to program, maybe you're in Slack, then you go to Zoom. And I'll just put it this way. These little bots that work in these programs, they want to be in control. So one of the things, like with Slack, I actually learned that I had to turn my microphone volume down, because the default settings had me really loud. So as I was listening to some of my replays, I'm going, wow, I'm really loud. Now look and check the settings. The default setting was off the charts. So I had to turn it down. The opposite is with Zoom. In Zoom, I have to turn it all the way up. And sometimes people still tell me it's a little soft. So just know that you have to learn how to troubleshoot these various issues. They're not big things, but they become big things if, let's just say, you're having a virtual interview and you don't know how to change the settings. All righty. Sharing issues, file conflicts, and then day 27, speed drill, complete common tasks faster. Days 28 and 29, teach someone else or pretend to. Create your own mini lesson. That sounds like an income generation tactic. Anyway, but get that family member on a Zoom call and tell them, hey, I'm going to show you how to use Slack, or I'm going to show you how to create an Excel file, or I'm going to show you how to take an Excel file and turn it to a Google Sheets file. Teaching locks in mastery. They used to say, if you don't know how to teach. That's how you learn. Teach somebody else. And then day 30, do a self-assessment with notes. How well did you do? Score yourself. And then you can write, here's what I can confidently do now. And the final milestone, can operate independently in a digital workplace, ready to say in interviews, yes, I use those tools every day. Simple success rule, progress over perfection. You're making progress. So often we want perfection. We want perfection right away. Microwave society. But sometimes it's about just making little progress every day. And then before you know it, now you got perfection. Consistency over confidence. And remember, skills compound quickly when you show up. When? That's right, daily. 1 hour a day, 15, 15, 15, 15, 30, 30, whatever works for you. All right. So now, of course, Chat is saying, if you like, what I can do is create a printable checklist for you. So you can check off things. Like psychologists tell us that helps us. Map it to LinkedIn learning courses. So yeah, that would be good. Just say, hey, just highlight this and say, map what you just shared to LinkedIn learning courses, or align it directly with Mary's target job descriptions. Just say the word. All right. As usual, giving you a thumbs up, Chat. Appreciate your help. And let's get this information to the people. I will get the link for today, and it's doing it another way yet again. And that's fine. I'm okay with that too. And let's pull out from there and get rid of that so I can put this into the comment section. And boom. For those of you on YouTube, there is the link to today's prompt. You can take it, use it, put your own information in there, and then let it do the follow-up. Let it create the next steps, the next level for you. All right. So let's see what popped up. Ms. B Wellness. Hey, Ms. B. Good afternoon to you as well. Glad that you're able to make it. Appreciate that. And certainly if you missed anything, feel free to watch the replays on my LinkedIn channel. Who is this? Says TJ. Hey, TJ. Thanks. This is a great resource. Thank you so much. Again, I'm here to help. All right. Want you to be successful. And with that said, remember to use the link here that I have shared with you so that you can join Free AI University. It'll put you on the wait list, but you'll be first in line, get some free bonuses, and get your affiliate link so you can share with others. And there'll be some great things coming out when this launches next month, but you get to hear it here first on Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers. All right. With that said, and then Mambo, hey, thank you, William. Really learning how to maximize the resource of ChatGPT. And that's what this is about as well. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you all for sharing your time with me. And with that, I'm going to end our session for today and just say whatever you do between tonight and tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, that's when I plan to be back here. Stay safe in all you do and know this, that God loves you and so do I, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye for now.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.